Hello there, it's Aurora team here, welcoming you from East Denver. And as always on Fridays, we are doing the live stream to the YouTube where we are sharing the information about the updates from the Aurora ecosystem and from the development of the protocol. We are super happy to show you one additional new feature, especially because of lots of problems that are happening in the DeFi ecosystem and lots of personalized attacks targeted on people. So recently, I was just reading through some of the very in-depth social engineered attacks that are connected with the improper usage of one of the features of the ERC20 standard or the fungible token standard on Ethereum. And this is the approvals, where a user or an account approves an ability for the third-party account, usually this is a smart contract, to transfer some ERC20s from the user account. So the problems with the approvals is that usually smart contract developers are, not taking care of the actual amounts that users is approving to the smart contract, and because of this, there are potentially lots of problems connected with it. And also the data about the amounts that are approved is not very clear to the user, right? So because of this, we are releasing a new feature to the Rainbow Bridge. You are able to go to, as always, to rainbowbridge.app, and now there is a section that is called Security on the left-hand side. You can click it, and you are able to see what are your approvals, and there is also an explanation about the approvals and how they are working. So everything that I was telling to you right now orally, you are also able to go on the rainbowbridge.app/approvals and read. So you're capable of checking what are the approvals that are allocated to the Rainbow Bridge address here. And in case something is not working as you expect, you are able to change these approvals, you are able to revoke these approvals. So this is specifically for your security and you being able to control what you're approving to the smart contract, to the Rainbow Bridge smart contract. And obviously you are able to revoke or add additional approvals here. So you're able to click change and then set an approval and change some things, right? Okay, so moving on to the additional updates, I can say that Aurora ecosystem is probably entering the era of the lending protocols. There is quite a lot of activity around lending protocols in Aurora these days, and we are happy to announce that the Bastion, one of the lending protocols that is planning to be launched in Aurora, it was receiving the grant, and now we are looking forward for Bastion to be launched on the Aurora mainnet. Besides that, we have quite a lot of additional partner updates here. So first of all, an additional grant that was allocated to Curio DAO. This is a company that is working multiple set of suites, including DEX, stablecoin, NFT marketplace. So super cool to see these guys here. Welcome to Aurora ecosystem. Now, A-board, the dashboard for tracking all of your assets on the different chains, now has the support of Aurora is near. Very quick shout out to everybody who is integrating Aurora. Please make sure that you're using the correct logo, because this logo is not the logo of the Aurora network. But I believe guys from A-board will be easily changing this in their front end. Additional wallet now natively supports Aurora, and this is Kobo wallet. So welcome here. We have quite a large suite of wallets that are natively supporting Aurora, including I'm Token and many others. So now Kobo is among them. So super cool. All of the Kobo wallet users, please welcome to the Aurora ecosystem. As I said from the very beginning of the call, several people from Aurora right now are located in Denver, and in general, we are here and happy to communicate with lots of Aurora fans and in general Near fans and Ethereum fans, obviously. So if you happen to pass by near lounge on East Denver, there's a separate venue where all of the Near folks and Near centric project, I would say, are hosted. So please come there. You will be able to find myself and a couple additional members of the Aurora there. We will be happy to answer all of your questions and have pretty interesting discussions. By now, all of the discussions and all of the things that were happening here are very, very exciting for us. So I believe, I hope that we can be useful for you in answering all of your questions. However, East Denver is not the only conference that we are planning to visit and that we are visiting pretty soon. As you know, Ukraine is one of our target interests in terms of the geographies. So we are going to be Aurora and also Near Protocol. We are going to be presented on Blockchain UA, the biggest Ukrainian conference. So if you happen to be around the 23rd and 25th March in Kiev, please come by, and again, we will be able to have some discussions. Additional thing that is very, very important for some of our partners and many people who are using Aurora is the gas limit of the block, or the maximum amount of ETH gas that can be used per Aurora transaction. And at the moment, the limitation is that some of the smart contracts that are ordinarily used in Ethereum ecosystem, they can be run smoothly on Aurora because of the size of the transactions. I remind everybody that there is no strict limit in Aurora that we are setting up for the single transaction, so it is not easily changeable, like for example in Ethereum mainnet. So we are just not capable of setting the limit, because Aurora is a smart contract on top of Near, and the only limit that we are getting is the limit from the Near blockchain, right? So we can work with this, and we can increase the limit per single Aurora transaction by two means. First one is optimizing the Aurora engine, the Aurora smart contract, and second approach is working together with Near Protocol to optimize the contract runtime. And actually, we have good news. We are working in both of these directions. And first one is the new release 2.4 of Aurora engine. This release was deployed to the testnet. Now we are testing on the testnet whether everything is okay. And our estimation that the performance of this new version of the Aurora engine allows to host transactions that have around half of the gas increase in comparison to what was with the 2.3. So if your transactions have been failing, you might be trying deploying your smart contracts to the testnet right here, right now, and perhaps the result that you will obtain from your testing would be that your contracts right now are working correctly and the transactions are not failing because of the gas limit. Another thing that, and I said there are two paths how to elevate the problem. There is an additional 50% increase that is developed by the Near protocol. So this is the increase of the max gas burned to 300 teragas. So previously it was only 200 teragas. So right now this change is, and you will be able to see this thing here in the limit config. So right now, this change is developed, right? It is called Near Core version 1.24, and it is implemented in the protocol version number 52. Right now, this protocol version 52 is not yet deployed to the testnet because the validators of Near protocol is still updating, right? And they need to reach the consensus about the protocol upgrade. So everything is up to them. And again, after the testing on the testnet, this upgrade, in case everything is good, this upgrade after the decision of the mainnet validators will be deployed to the mainnet. So as you can see with these two upgrades, obviously the second one is a decentralized decision, and we hope that that the validators are going to be pretty quick with making this decision. Obviously, in case all of the tests are good. But the first one is the decision that is made by Aurora Labs and the Aurora DAO, right? So it is something that can be done a little bit faster. So with these two upgrades, the problem of the gas limitations on Aurora, according to our best knowledge, according to the knowledge of most of the partners that are blocked on the gas limiting issue. So this problem will be elevated, and it will not be there. All of the partners are going to be unblocked, and in case you have been stopping your development, or you have been freezing a little bit, waiting until the gas issue will be resolved, then this is the time for you to get once again back to the Aurora testnet, check everything, and actually, during the next week, maybe you will be able to launch on the mainnet, right? I also wanted to say that this is just the first steps in optimizing the Aurora. We are just taking the low-hanging fruit here. There are lots of optimizations that we are also capable of delivering. So stay tuned and look closely for the Aurora updates. And for today, I believe these are all of the updates. We are happy to see you here. Let me check whether there are any questions. I see that there are no major questions in the YouTube. Yeah, once again, if you're in Denver, come by Near Lounge, and we can see each other there. And until then, have a nice day, have a nice end of the week, and we'll see each other in exactly 1 week from now on the next Friday Alpha League. Okay.